Hello everyone, back again with another video here at Northern Vinyl Guy. I'm Daryl, and for this video, it's been about a week or so since I put out a video, but this one is going out for my buddy Sam St. John down in Virginia at Americana Sam. I'm going to leave a link to his channel in the description down below. But he's got a thread going out. Lots of people have done it. I actually haven't really watched too many of the videos because I wanted to keep mine clear, clean. Didn't want to repeat if possible based on other people's material. So I'm just kind of keep this on my own. But he has the black and white album cover thread. I received this t-shirt from a Secret Santa gift this year. Of course, there you go. It's black and white. Nice drum kit on there. But that's the whole point of this thread, is to show albums that have a cover with just black and white on them. So when possible, I'm going to try to show as many as I can with just black and white. I have 10 here. Some of them might break the rule slightly if there's a tiny bit of color on it and that kind of thing. But other than that, that is the goal today, is to show black and white covers. So once again, this is for my friend Sam St. John down in Virginia. So why don't we start this off with a little bit of John Waite, 1980s, 70s, 80s musician, heartthrob. Was part of the band The Babies and the band Bad English. This is his solo album. What is it? No Breaks. But there it is, white in the background. There he is dressed in black. And this is the one that has that, I'd like to call it a breakup song, though some people call it a slow song. Missing You. I think this is from 1984 or 1985. I should always do my research before I do this, but I don't know. My eyesight is just never good enough. So anyway, John Waite and No Breaks, black and white vinyl. Now, out of the province of Ontario, specifically Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada, is the rock band Honeymoon Suite. This is where I break the rule a little bit. There's a little Honeymoon is in red, but the rest of this is black and white. This is the Big Prize album. A couple of big hits that were on here. Feel It Again, which is a great rock song. This is from 1985, and What Does It Take, which I guess would be kind of like their ballad slow song. But Honeymoon Suite, if you haven't checked them out, all their albums are amazing. Their self-titled album has New Girl Now. Feel It Again is on here. Burning in Love would be on that one. Amongst others, the entire first side of their self-titled debut, not this one, but self-titled debut is amazing. So check them out. Moving to the province of Quebec, this is where we break the rule again, but I have no bones about mentioning that I am a completionist, at least from the vinyl, of Gino Vanelli. Is one of my favorite Canadian solo artists. Break the rule, the Brothers to Brothers label right there, that the title of the album is in blue, but the rest of it, once again, black and white. And I don't know if he's it looks like he's on a rocky beach or something like that. He would have been maybe a heartthrob in the 1970s. This one has Just Wanna Stop on it, Appaloosa, Brother to Brother, and Wheels of Life were the big singles off of this. If you haven't checked this one out, this is a really good album. 1978, the year before I was born. Now we're going to move on to some really weird stuff. I was re-listening to this again. This singer here, he's out of Canada, had a short-lived career. One-hit wonder Canadian song on the Canadian airwaves. I hadn't heard it in years, and it's just truly bizarre, but it's by a guy named Jeff Hughes. Crazy hairdo there on the front. Everything I'm reading suggests that his mother-in-law was ill around the time of the recording of this album, his self-titled And he kind of got out of music for a while, short-lived career. But there was a track on here called "Happy Birthday Kid." If you haven't heard that song, just give it one little go. It is a super strange song, typical of the 1980s, but just unique. It's okay, but a very weird song. So Jeff Hughes, self-titled "Black and White." Next album, 1980. I would say that this isn't black and white per se. This is more like gray and white. But this, I think, was the album that got Diana Ross back into the scene. So she was obviously Diana Ross and the Supremes, the Motown scene back in the 1960s. And then there was a period of time in the 70s where she wasn't really doing a whole lot, at least not on the charts. And then this one comes out, Diana. And this is the one that has I'm Coming Out on it, which is a classic hit from 1980. And it's got kind of a cool gatefold. I've shown this before, but there she is on the inside. But then the black and white cover, you can kind of see, and then she's in the jeans. Really cool. I don't want to call it disco, but I would say that it's a tail end of disco going into the 1980s. Diana Ross and Diana. All right, an album from my high school days. Loved this band, but I only need the greatest hits compilation. So the Cranberries, Dreams, the collection, and this has all their big hits on it. It's got Dreams, it's got Zombie, Linger, Salvation. It's all there. And that, of course, is on a purple label. But black and white. And, of course, you know, Dolores O'Riordan sadly took her life a few years back. But the Cranberries from Ireland, absolutely fantastic. Got a few more to show here. I think I got 4 more. This one here I've shown before. I have never been able to get through this album in a single play. I can get through a single side on a play, but this is just some bizarre avant-garde, ambient, dark wave, black wave. I don't know what you want to call it, but a band called Black Marble, and this one is called A Different Arrangement. This is straight up black and white. You can just see it's just a weird album cover. No hits off of it. Check it out. It's strange. I mean, I'm not going to recommend this one for everyone. Like I said, I can't get through an entire playthrough in one go, but there we go. Now, many of you know that I'm not into disco music, but I do have some disco records, R&B, that kind of thing. And this kind of fits that bill. A Taste of Honey. And there we go with the black honeycomb in the background, and the black guitar, the black dress, the white dress. Screams black and white there. And of course, this is the one that has Boogie Oogie Oogie on it, which, you know, I mean, it's an okay song, I guess. And of course, there they are in the back, members of the band. But yeah, we're showing black and white. So there we go, the black and white honeycomb. If you like Boogie Oogie Oogie, check that one out. I believe that is a self-titled album. We're looking at a little bit of space-themed tracks on this one. This one breaks the mold a little bit. The planet Earth is actually in color, but the rest of this is black and white, and it is by Planet Earth, the band. And they do some... I can't really explain this music, but you know, all the song titles are about space. Rocket Man, Space Boogie, Across the Universe, Telstar, You Are My Starship, Galactic Hero. That's not so black and white, but once again, the cover is Planet Earth. Check it out. Different music. And to finish it off, we're going to finish with a little-known country band. This is 1980s country. If you know, you know, really. It's definitely got its own style. Think Alabama and things like that. But a band called Atlanta, or Atlanta, of course, the capital city of Georgia. And that is gray and black and white to finish this off. Sorry for the glare. And it is on the MCA, rainbow label. But just a straight up country band. I don't think they had too many big hits, but check them out if you like that Alabama 1980s country music. So there you go, Sam. 10 records, black and white covers, at least for the most part. Hopefully this doesn't disqualify me using a few that had some color on the front. The t-shirt, though, should make up for it, black and white with the band there, the drum kit. Really cool stuff. If you're new to my channel, once again, I'm Daryl, Northern Vinyl Guy. Check out my other videos. Press that subscribe button. Leave some comments down below. And shout me out to your friends. If you are continuing to view my channel after all these years, I am in the 308, 309 subs range. I appreciate your support in my channel. And there you go. Check out Sam's channel. Give him a sub if you haven't already. And until next time, we will see you on the next one.